Welcome guys to Euro Truck Simulator number 2. My name is Philip and I am starting here a brand new profile. We will be starting in the city of Bergen. It's in Norway, on the coast of it. I am myself Icelandic, so I'm a bit excited about this because I've never actually been to Norway. Hope to go there this year, next year, whenever it's safe to go. But until then, we can just drive around there. Our first mission is just within the city to drive canned tuna to the docks. I am going to change settings here just a little to let you see the interior of the truck a little more. See. There. That doesn't look too bad, does it? Yeah. Alright. And let's get going. Just use this. I already had the car set for driving. I am using a wheel. A Thrustmaster 150 Pro. It comes with a pedal set, thankfully. And I really am liking the steering wheel so far. I had been trying to use the mouse to begin with. I only started this game like 2 weeks ago, and using the mouse, well, let's just say it's not very good. But it's okay for starting out. I was willing to invest in the wheel and pedals. I'm just still getting used to it though. Let's see if I can take this turn alright. Not so bad. I actually used to drive trucks here in Iceland. It's a few years ago. I did not drive with a trailer like this. Whoa. Crazy bus driver there, huh? I drove a truck with just a box. I have done both trucks that are inside the city, so they're, you know, rather short. And I've also driven the larger trucks that go into the countryside and are more comfortable. And I have driven probably 5 types of trucks, I think. I've driven a Renault, an Iveco, a MAN, a Mercedes-Benz, and Scania. The Scania was my favorite. I was driving that one into the countryside. In Iceland I was driving between the capital and the east, and it was 750 kilometers roughly, if I remember. That was a very long tour, talking like 11-hour trips or something, but it was very fun. I really think that driving a truck can be a lot of fun. You see a lot, get to sort of travel, not that you get to stop and see the sights that much, but yeah, it's really enjoyable. And when I got this game 2 weeks ago, it was like the first time in many years that I am in a truck, even though it's not real. And I could really remember the feeling when I started playing this game. I really miss the trucks. But it's not optimal for family life. And I have a little kid now. If I was doing the truck driving job, I know people who do this job and they have kids and they just don't see them very much. And I don't want that. But hey, at least we had a game. Let's see. How far am I actually... Oh, wrong button. This does not tell me how far I am going. Oh, let's turn here. Almost missed that one. Ooh, question mark. We're gonna discover some location there. Thing. Coming a bit fast. Surprised we didn't get a ticket on that camera there. Okay, there's actually not a camera in there. I think we have lots of time for this mission, so we'll just go in here and discover these locations. Okay. I'm not looking around myself because... Oh, here we go. A recruitment agency. That will be good down the road. Yeah, I'm not looking around with the mouse because the mouse is actually not connected to my computer at the moment. Only the touchpad. And wow, I will look around if I feel like I need to, but we're doing alright so far. Need to get used to this setup because my wheel is connected to the computer with a USB slot and microphone is as well, and the other two USB slots that I have, because I have 4, they're for a Type-C USB slot, like on a cell phone. I don't know if devices are now doing that, using cables of Type-C on both ends. I've not seen that yet. Maybe I just have to get a new mouse. But we'll just have to try and get used to this setup. Whoa. Okay. Did not take that turn very good, almost crashed myself into a police car. That wouldn't look pretty. DAF truck dealer discovered. Oh, that's nice. The first truck that we will buy, and I have to do this. Whoa. The first truck we're gonna buy in this game will probably be a DAF, because I've noticed that the DAF beginner truck, which you get at, I think because I've tried this game a little bit before I started recording, level 2 or 3, you will only be able to buy the first 2 or 3 trucks at the dealerships. I think because of experience level, I'm not sure. And the DAF truck was better at climbing hills. I don't remember if the engine was slightly better too than the Scania, even though I really do like Scania. But I would rather than use that as a starting truck, and we can just switch over to the Scania at a later point. Unless, of course, you all think that we should just go with the Scania anyway. And I think by the time we get to the point where we are gonna buy our first truck, I will just let you guys decide what to buy. That could be a little fun. Getting used to a different truck, perhaps. If you guys choose something completely different, just don't pick Renault. I don't like Renault. I've tried Renault trucks in real life. I tried Renault cars in real life. I don't like them. What's this? Some help stuff. Gift parking. No, we're not going to gift parking. Why are there 2 glows? Ah, right, because you didn't take a mission here. Okay, well, this is easy. You can just pass into the front with beginner stuff, huh? Alright, a little further. There we go. Press the link key to detach the trailer. I haven't put a key on the wheel for this. Alright, we finished our first mission, guys. That is awesome. Trailer maneuvering bonus 15 because we didn't maneuver. Oh my god. That's just silly. Alright, let's continue. We are using Promods, forgot to mention that, as well as a specific rain mod to make the rain more realistic. And we are also using another mod for better graphics. Don't remember the name of it right now. I will list everything in the video description below. But for now, we can take a look at our headquarters. Alright guys, so we've done one job. Got very little XP from that, very little money. We'll pick another. Here is Bergen in Norway. We will sort, this is sorted by price already, okay. Let's check price per kilometer. Price per distance. Highest we can get is 14.28 kilometers, also 6,000 euros. And that's really far. Oh, it's over to England, that's interesting. Take a ferry to Faroe Islands, then take a ferry over to England, or to Scotland actually. Land distance 400 kilometers, that's not so bad. We don't have to pay the ferry price because this is not our own truck. Interesting. These are all to Great Britain, this one's to Iceland. I don't want to do this mission yet because I have tried going there, going this way. This is a mountain way here, and you better have a very good low climber because I went there in a Scania, beginner level Scania. I'm not very good on the hill climbing, and it was driving upwards at 5 kilometers per hour. It took forever. So let's take this one, Bergen to Broadford. I think I said that right. Let's take that job. What are we driving? A man. Oh, driven those before. All right. Okay, I guess I need to change the setup of this every time I'm in a different truck. Oh well, let me do that. It'll take about a minute. Yeah, that looks nice. Alright. Oops. Haha. There we go. Go forward and there is not a GPS in this truck. Alright, okay, good that we have this. Let's get going. Did not actually look at what we are transporting over to Great Britain. Let's see, we are transporting young seedlings. Huh. Okay. Alright. Go here and see how well I just not hit that guy. Oh, log too. Okay, we're good to go. Whoops. Took a bit of a big turn there. Alright. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever driven real trucks before. If you have, throw it in the comments below with the model that either you have driven the most or that you like the most. I'm very curious to know how many people are watching this that are actually also drivers or have been drivers like I was. And it would also be fun if you mention in the comments where you were driving. If you were driving in Europe, America, you can even name the country if you want. I've only ever driven in Iceland, trucks that is. I have driven a regular car in other countries. I really need to work on my turning. Okay. And I think the weirdest thing I ever did is I drove a rental car in Thailand. And the weird part about that is that they drive on the left side of the road. And that was very new for me. At first I was a passenger, and that helped me a little bit to get used to the fact that the steering wheel was on the other side. And I highly recommend that if you are going to be first timers in a country that drives on the opposite side of the road, considering what you do as a regular, be a passenger up front for a couple of trips, and then make sure somebody's in the car with you when you're trying to drive for the first time. It just feels better. And also I recommend automatic because it's hard enough to drive on the other side of the road with the steering wheel and the other side of the car, but using the gear stick with a hand you're not used to, that is very, very difficult. Your muscles in that hand are just not used to doing those motions. I really do think muscle memory plays a part in that when you are used to driving a gear car. Alright, let's take this little turn here. I have really fond memories of my truck driving in the summertime. When I used to drive in the summers, I was doing... what do you call it? What was that? I was... Okay, there we were driving a little bit too fast because I was too concentrating on about telling this story. So what I was going to say is that I was a relief driver, I think you call it. I was driving a truck for someone else who was on summer vacation. And oh yeah, okay, I already discovered this. Never mind. Yeah, I was working for someone else while they were on summer vacation, and then I did that route in the summer for 2 months. And the good thing about doing that in Iceland is that in the summertime it never gets dark. Oh, almost crashed into that camera. We don't have like full day brightness all day in the summer. We just have, I would say, if you're in Europe or in a country where it starts to get dark like at 6, before it starts, no, that's not the right word, sorry. When it starts getting a little bit dark, just a little bit less bright, that's where it stops for us in the summer. And so that period remains from somewhere around 10 or 11 in the evening until around 3-ish in the morning. Depends a bit on the month. And then after that, you just go further into full brightness again. Okay. And therefore, you don't really get sleepy at all, even though you're driving long hours, because it's daylight all the time and your eyes can look at everything. There's always something stimulating you. But in the winter, now that's a different story. When I was driving, I would always have something with me, snacks or energy drinks, because I don't drink coffee. I tried 5 different types of coffee just for the truck business, and I don't like any of them. I just can't drink coffee. So yeah, energy drinks and some snacks, nuts or something to chew on during the winter when it's dark, because the dark makes you so sleepy, and when you've been driving 7-10 hours, then with the eyes not being able to concentrate on anything but the road because it's pitch black, you get tired. In the countryside of Iceland, we don't have what do you call it, lampposts, these street lights that are next to the street. We don't have that. We just have full darkness. Hang on, let me do this. No. Yeah. Yeah, so you only have street lights in and around villages, and otherwise it's just fully dark in the winter. We have to drive over to another dock over here. Faroe Islands. I was here once when I was very young. My family. Don't remember much except goats and geese. I think the geese were wild, but they were still in every backyard. I was so afraid of those. And a lot of people had goats. Not sure why that is. Maybe they were pets, maybe they were for food or wool or something. I guess it's not wool on goats, it's more like hair. But either way, been there. Remember it being fun, and I would very much like to do it one more time at least. You would think that someone who lives that close, because Faroe Islands are the next country to us, that someone would go there for a trip, but I think it's that thing when you don't really explore your own backyard as well as everything else this far away. Oh, these are tight streets. Right, I'm not turning here. Take a left turn here, and then this will be a good test to see how good I can turn this thing. Okay, let's go a little closer. Okay, just take it slow. I did not. Right. Good thing that I just checked that. I think we're good. Okay. Oh. Okay, I just took down a street sign over there. I'm surprised we don't get fines for that, but maybe that's just because it's a little hard to turn when you're starting. I wonder if that's a settings thing. We're gonna get a discovered location here. I did notice there was one further back, but I didn't want to go for it. Oh, another recruitment agency, that's good. We want all of those that we can get. Left turn. still getting used to my pedal set and braking too hard. So I'm pretty much bringing the car to a stop instead of slowing down. But we'll get there. Alright, here's the ferry that will take us over to Scotland. No, there's a stop sign here, but I'm not stopping. It's just for aesthetics here.